In the previous video, we proved why the shutdown rule comes from average variable cost, not average total cost. We showed that as long as price is at least equal to AVC, the firm minimizes its loss by continuing to produce. Now we take the next logical step. In this video, we will show how this same logic leads directly to the firm's short-run supply curve. The key question is simple. If the firm does not shut down, how much should it produce? In other words, given a market price, what level of output maximizes profit or minimizes loss? To answer this, we start with the firm's profit function. Profit equals total revenue minus total cost. To maximize profit, the firm chooses output so that the change in profit with respect to output is zero. This condition gives us the familiar rule. Marginal revenue equals marginal cost. Under perfect competition, the firm is a price taker. This means marginal revenue is equal to price. So the firm's production rule becomes: produce the output level where price equals marginal cost. But this rule only applies if the firm is already producing.
From the shutdown rule, we already know something essential. The firm produces only if price is greater than or equal to average variable cost. If price is below AVC, the firm shuts down and produces zero output. So now we have two conditions working together. First, the firm produces where price equals marginal cost. Second, the firm produces only if price is at least equal to AVC. Together, these two rules completely describe the firm's short-run behavior. Now let's look at this visually. On the graph, we have the marginal cost curve and the average variable cost curve. We also draw a horizontal price line. If the price line lies below AVC, the firm shuts down and supplies zero output. But if the price line lies above AVC, the firm produces exactly where the price line intersects the marginal cost curve. Now watch what happens as the price changes. As price increases, the intersection with marginal cost moves to the right. This means the firm supplies a larger quantity. As price falls, the intersection moves to the left. Quantity supplied falls until price reaches AVC. Below AVC, output drops to zero.
This animation reveals something very important. For every price above AVC, there is exactly one profit maximizing quantity. And that quantity always lies on the marginal cost curve. Now we isolate the result. If we highlight only the portion of the marginal cost curve above AVC, we obtain the firm's short-run supply curve. Below AVC, the firm supplies zero. Above AVC, the firm supplies the quantity where price equals marginal cost. So we can now state the rule clearly. The firm's short-run supply curve is the marginal cost curve above average variable cost. This is not an assumption. It is a logical consequence of profit maximization, loss minimization, and the shutdown rule. Notice something important. Average total cost does not determine supply in the short run. ATC tells us whether the firm earns a profit or a loss. But it does not determine whether the firm produces. That decision depends only on AVC and marginal cost. So the full story is now complete. The shutdown rule comes from average variable cost. The output decision comes from marginal cost. And the short-run supply curve is simply marginal cost above AVC. In the next video, we will combine many individual firm supply curves to build the short-run market supply curve. and we will explain why the market supply curve slopes upward. Even when all firms are identical.